live today, and due to financial constraints, I'm unable to and hang out in the rain. It's raining, so. But due to some financial constraints, I'm unable to do like a full-blown big stream today. Uh, I don't know if I'll try to stream again later, but for right now, I figured I'm sitting here in the rain. The puppos are kind of running around in the backyard with the doggo, and yeah. Oh, and they're being annoying. Quit. Shut up. Hey, shut up. Rory. The people are wandering, so quit. You almost knocked over my coffee, you jerk. Quit it. But anyway, I figured I'd just go live from the backyard. Guy to talk about the plans for 3D printer rehab and what I plan to do with that. So if anybody misses this live and I don't have the ability to go live later, shut up. The neighbors are allowed to walk around their yard. Leave them alone. Go play. Leave the neighbor alone. Old Curmudgeon, good morning, sir. Nice to see you this early in the AM. But yeah, so I guess since you're here, Old Curmudgeon, due to some financial constraints, I'm unable to stream from my computer because, well, you know, got to pay bills. Sadly, it's not payday, so gotta wait. First of the month is coming up though, so get it squared away, I guess, and then we'll be able to do some more fun stuff. Hopefully, I'll have it squared away by Tuesday. But we'll see what happens. Right now, though, I was figuring, like I said, it's raining. I'm out here underneath this giant canopy in my backyard. So I figured I'm a little dry here. It's quiet out here, and outside the house I get better cell signal. So I figure we'll go live from the backyard. Besides, I got the puppies out here. They're running around with Doggo, and they're all being silly. Chewbacca, quit. Let her get down. Hey, let her get down, and then you can chase her. Hugh, get down so he can chase you. He wants to run. It's funny because my one doggo, who usually is afraid of everything, is actually out walking around in the backyard right now getting rained on, and she's not freaking out. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, woof woofs. Yeah, you want to see him here? There you go. I need to mow my grass, so don't hold that against me right now. See, he's trying to correct her and corral her. He's not hurting her. It's in his genes. And then the other doggo, like I said, don't hold it against me. My yard is needing some attention, and today would be the day that it would get it, but Mother Nature is currently raining on us. So, but anyway, the 3D printing rehab project. So my goals there are going to be to, if people have, like, you know, old printers that are just laying around the house that, you know, one day I'll get to it, but, you know, it's been 3 years and you still haven't touched it. Hey, Freya, come here. Freya. She's up on the porch. I gotta make sure she doesn't get through the fence and take off. Come on. Come here. Come here. The internet wants to see you. Come here. Yep, there you go. Come here, baby. Oh, no, Sissy got her. Never mind. My ear says a herding mentality at 13 pounds. Yeah, he weighs probably about 45, 50 pounds. And these two girls should get up to about that themselves. They're supposed to be German Shepherd Beagle mixes. So hopefully they'll get up in the 40-pound range, 40, 45. But anyway, since everybody's content here chewing on sticks, back to the project idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those projects that people have sitting around collecting dust that they're not doing anything with, or if you just got an old 3D printer that's, you know, you've been scavenging parts off of for a while and it's just sitting there. The idea is come to one of the events that I'll be at. I'll get it from you there, or we can work out some kind of a pickup system where I can pick them up from you. I'll take those 3D printers, bring them in, rehab them, basically rebuild them, get them up and running again, whether that's, just a, slap a new hot end in it, do some tweaking, tuning, and then I can give that away to someone in the community. Looking to give these away to like low income that can't afford to get into printing, boys and girls groups or youth organizations, things like that. Places where they'll be used. I don't want to give these to somebody and find them on Marketplace like a week later. I don't want somebody who's just looking for something they can flip, get it for free and sell it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to sell these. I just want to take them in, fix them, and give them to more people in the community. Again, in the, since 2018, 2019, when I got into 3D printing till now, um, especially in the last like 3 to 4 years, I've given away over 20 3D printers, I know for sure. Um, so I want to keep that going. I enjoy giving people printers and seeing them embrace the hobby. The printer that I gave to my niece and nephews, my brother-in-law finally got it hooked up yesterday, and he's been going nuts printing. So that's pretty awesome. He's printed probably like 6 or 8 things in the last 24 hours. He just went nuts. It started as an idea to print an egg to stick in with their chickens to kind of help kind of speed up the process to get them laying, and then also to show them where they should be laying so they're not just laying all over the yard. And it seems to be working out pretty good so far. I guess they printed a couple eggs and stuck them in the boxes. So we'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much my goal. Is I just want to 3D print, and I want to get 3D printers in the hands of those who can't afford it. There's a lot of people who have given me 3D printers, helped me grow in the community, helped me experience other manufacturers, other makes, models, being able to check them out, get my hands on them. A lot of these printers are Tinker specials. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're seeing now that's coming out is more refined. But when like a lot of us when we first got into it, it was kit printers. It was a box of parts and you had to put it together. And now those systems, because of the Bamboos and a lot of those other companies that are coming out with an appliance now, um, say as you will, but that's what 3D printing is becoming, is more of an appliance in your home. It's take it out of the box, plug it in, turn it on, and send a file, and it just prints. But there's a lot of us who started in 3D printing, and some who started way before me that truly were buying parts and assembling something, trip to the hardware store. So, but I started in the kit printer era, where you got a box of parts and you put it together and it was a printer. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, is just those old machines that are collecting dust, sitting around, not doing anything. I want to gather those up, repair them, fix them. I've already talked to Micro Swiss and Polymaker, and they both love the idea and are on board. Micro Swiss said that they've got a lot of what they consider scratch and dent or B stock stuff that's, not necessarily good enough for resale, but is not, scrap it and start over kind of hardware. So they've got stuff that's just sitting there that would be perfect for a project like this, because it doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to function, and that's what I'm looking for, is working with companies that want to help with this. So I'm hoping to reach out to my contact at Big Tree Tech, get my hands on maybe some Big Tree Tech stuff, have a little bit on hand, so that as I start these rebuilds, we'll be able to go ahead and keep that going. I'll have hardware on hand that I can just grab and go. So I'm hoping to reach out, or I'm going to reach out to Big Tree Tech. I have to send a follow-up to Polymaker. They've said that they would be more than happy to send a few rolls of filament out to those who are receiving these printers. So whoever gets these printers, I'll work out the details with Polymaker on how to get them some filament so they can get started. Whether it's Polymaker just sends me some stuff and I give it to them when I give them the printer, or Polymaker, because Polymaker does all kinds of stuff, and they work with people in so many different ways. It could be, like I said, I get a bunch of filaments sent here, and then when I give them the printers, I can give them a couple rolls. Maybe Polymaker includes a discount code for maybe another roll or two or something, or maybe it'll be, here's their, give me your email address, and then I'll send them a discount code. I don't know. I'll find that part out when I talk more with Polymaker with basically with open source, Murph, and TCT all going on in the last 2 weeks. I want to let these guys get back in their offices and get situated. Doggos are getting rowdy. They're chasing each other around. But I want to let these companies kind of get back in their offices. And then I'm going to send some follow-up emails out just to make sure that things are still as they were at the event. I'm going to reach out to, again, like I said, Big Tree Tech, and probably going to reach out to Libre, see if Da and Libre Computer could maybe sponsor some boards there for clipper upgrades, so we can do some clipper upgrades maybe for somebody who is a little more tech savvy and maybe wants to experience clipper. I don't necessarily want to get back into doing Marlin stuff, but because that's how most of these printers came back then, I'll probably be doing some more Marlin, which means I'll have to bone up on my Marlin. Everybody knows that when I flipped to clipper, I flipped everything to clipper. I have I think maybe one machine in the garage or two machines in the garage that are Marlin based, and the rest of them are all clipper. So yeah, that's kind of the project idea, is rehab old printers, give them to people with in a similar financial situation to myself. Not looking to sell anything. I don't want to sell stuff. Merch, on the other hand, I'll sell some merch. If you guys want to buy a t-shirt, something like that, I'm going to buy one of those or something similar to that. Shop MakerMind Nexus, or shop.makermindnexus.com, and that'll take you over to my fourth wall store. So you can go over there and buy shirts, mugs, things like that. I have a shirt coming from them. I just set that up, so I have a shirt coming, so I can actually test it out myself. Are there combo boards that don't need a pie for clipper? There's Mellow's got some boards that have like a built-in pie, or pie clone, or whatever the heck it is they're using. But I know Mellow's got some boards that have that stuff baked right into the board, so it's all one solid board. Their Mellow Fly series, I believe it is. I'm hoping if what I was told and what I've seen is true, there will be another alternative to the CM, the compute modules, coming out hopefully by the end of the year from another company. I can't say for sure. I don't know that they've announced it publicly, but there will be another CM4 or a compute module style board coming out on the market, and I'm not sure what the prices are going to be, but if it's based on the hardware that I saw, it'll be a pretty beefy little board, and or they will be pretty beefy little boards. It kind of looks like there might be two of them, so it'll be cool. It'll be fun. I'm hoping that this project does take off and more people will be interested and want to follow along with some of the printer builds. But I guess back to like I said, if I'm going to these events and you want to bring printers to give, donate, whatever, I'm not a non-for-profit, or at least not yet. So anything that's given to me is just given to me. There's no tax breaks for it, nothing like that right now. Hopefully, if all goes well, we can get the MakerMind Nexus LLC, get that finalized, and then maybe within the MakerMind Nexus LLC, we can turn it, start a non-for-profit afterwards. and then you guys would be able to get tax breaks for donating printers parts and stuff like that. We'd get your receipts and you'd be able to turn that in as your yearly donations. Right now, that's not something that's in place. Um, Obviously, money. So right now, the only way I'm going to be making any money is for the project in this is going to be through um, the channel. So it'll be watching the lives. Speaking of, any super chats, memberships, things like that help out greatly. There's only 3 of you watching, and you're probably already in some way, shape, or form have financially assisted me. But um, I am only like $10 away from hitting a payout on YouTube. So if anybody wanted to help me get a YouTube payout for the first time ever, $10 is all it's going to take. I don't know when that payout's going to come, and I know it's going to go straight to my bank account because that's how it's set up. But if anybody wants to help me, 10 bucks. But back to it, like the super chats, the super chats and all that fun stuff here on YouTube. Um, all of that money is pretty much going to go right back into helping keep the lights on and stuff like that. Merch sales, stuff like that. But once we get to the point where things are flowing smoothly and things are going well, um, unless specifically noted, um, that money's going to go to help keep the lights on and stuff. If there's something in particular, if you guys want to help, like today, PayPal, Venmo, and all that fun stuff are linked in previous videos. For some reason on the lives, it doesn't, like when I go mobile, from the cell phone, for those who don't understand mobile, um, it doesn't link that stuff in the chat. But PayPal, Venmo, and all that fun stuff, you can find those links um, if you want to help today. I hate asking, I really do, but you gotta do the streamer thing, right? Um, but yeah, so the hope is that as the channel grows and my financial situation kind of takes a turn and we get a little bit better off, I'm hoping that the channel will be the primary source of income. I'll be able to do this full time, and then we can do printer rehabs um, pretty much all day, every day. Stream, maybe 5 days a week for a couple hours a day, just working on a project, and then in my spare time when I'm not doing that streaming thing, I can work on other printers and stuff on the side. Start offering 3D printing services to those in need in my general area. Because I enjoy 3D printing, the idea of making, and it's amazing when I talk to some people and I hear how I've helped them. I'm not trying to inflate my own ego, but um, it is cool to see that people are doing things with 3D printing, and it's because I was able to help them get into the hobby in some way. One of the teachers at the school, he recently did um, a talk on Abraham Lincoln, and he printed an Abraham Lincoln bust and brought it to the event, and he was talking about teaching, um, about being an educator and in teaching, and uh, how what he does in school. And the cool part was he brought an Abraham Lincoln bust that he had 3D printed before he went to the event, and brought it and had him sitting there, and he was talking to these other educators about how in history you can, or ways to use 3D printing in history class, and what he does, and how apparently I assisted or helped him in finding this and making this a thing. So that was cool that I was able to hear that I helped influence that, which is cool. I mean, it's not every day. And there was a gentleman, David, who was at Murph that I saw at Rocky Mountain, and at Rocky Mountain I just gave it. I always said I'll stream to 1 or I'll stream to 1 million. I don't care. I'll stream by myself. I don't care. Um, but yeah, so David at Murph, he at Rocky Mountain, I gave him the FlashForge Creator 3 Pro, and there we go. Way to go, Chunky Butt! You figured out how to get up here. Good job, big girl. Sorry, pupper achievements, she finally figured out how to jump up on the picnic table. So now all 3 of the doggos can get up on the picnic table. So that's cool. So, but yeah, I gave David, hey, Rory, come here. Come on. Quit running up there. I got to put the gate back up on the back porch because the little ones can still squeeze through the fence and run around. So, but she's getting herself a workout, and so is the big guy. He needed these puppers. But yeah, so David, I gave him the Flashforge Creator 3 Pro at Rocky Mountain, and more or less it was because, yeah, I saw what he was doing. I enjoyed what he was doing. He's working on miniatures and stuff. And since then, after giving the Flashforge Creator and the Flashforge Creator 3 Pro, he started working on a magic kit. And my hope was kind of show it off today for him and kind of help draw people to him. But he designed a bunch of tools for magic, and he's got an awesome little kit he put together. And he was featuring it at Murph. Had a bunch of, or he had his daughter and a friend of his that are a magician. They're showing off the tools that are come in the kit and what you can do with it. So it was pretty sweet. It was a pretty sweet setup he had going on. But he gave me one of the kits to bring home with me. So I have one of the kits and I want to show it off. And yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. He was very, very appreciative of the Creator 3 Pro, like constantly letting me know how thankful he was for it. Anybody who knows me knows I was very awkward about that because I mean, yes, I like praise. We all like a little praise, but I don't know. That's part of me. Hey, leave the puppers alone. Let them bark. They can bark if they want to. You don't have to yell at them for barking. All the dogs are starting to bark now. There we go. Hey, Rory, come here. Hold on, I might have to chase a dog or 2. Hold on. Hey, come here. Leave him alone. Rory, get over here. Come on. Quit trying to get out. Rory, get over here. Quit. Get over there. Get in the yard. Get in the yard. We're not going in. Actually, yeah, let's go in. Come on. All right, guys. I'm going to let the puppers in. Come on. Go. Haha. Leave them stuck on the back porch for a minute so I can say goodbye because I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to head in the house. You guys have fun. It's only you right now, old curmudgeon, so you stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. Happy to reprinting, all that good stuff. I will try to work out my financial situation, see if I can stream again later. If not, it'll be a mobile stream again, but we'll get things taken care of. You guys stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. Happy 3D printing, all that fun stuff. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye, guys. Bye.